of Vicks also, when I was younger, when my mama put Vicks on my chest, it made me feel sicker.
It did.
I said, I'm in the infirmary.
I hated all things.
I need an IV.
My daddy was like, you would have to be like missing a limb. You would have to have been a Vietnam War veteran in order to stay home. Because he felt like that was at the end of the day your goal.
Not Vietnam.
At the end of the day, he felt like that's your goal is to stay home. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Oh my God! Even though from oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny and we're hashtag the cannons.
CCTV.
Alright, crew members, welcome back to our eating show. Thank you. Tell them what we got today. Good.
Y'all, today we got Five Guys. So we have their grilled cheese burger, and their bacon cheeseburger, and then a mountain of fries.
Yeah, you know they give you about
50 million.
50 million fries, 100,000 of them. So that's what we're gonna be eating today, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I apologize it took us so long for us to get back, y'all, but we have been running and doing. Y'all know how the holiday season can get. And then, you know, our body said,
cut the show. I'm done.
Can't take it. So, you know, but we back and hopefully we're better. So if this is your very first time on this channel, thank y'all for being here. We really do appreciate it. If you could, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you turn your notifications, set your notifications to all so you notify every single time the cannons drop on me. For that ass.
Oh yes.
And remember to hit that like button, y'all. Remember hashtag grow baby grow. Hashtag the cannons are on the road to 150,000 subscribers, y'all. I just looked today actually and I saw that we have 112,000 people and I did not know that. So thank y'all. New and returning. For real. We're gonna go ahead and pray. We're gonna get into food. Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you for food that we're about to receive, Lord. That's to be nourished, our bodies, bless us, so less fortunate. All these things we ask in your son Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Duh.
All right, y'all. So a little different today. Y'all know I like my fresca, but I took some Robitussin, so I still got a little congestion, and I took it on an empty stomach, and it made me kind of nauseous, and didn't really want anything like sweet tasting drink. So I'm just drinking water today, y'all. Yeah, man. That A2O? That A2? Oh. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna cook for the next video, I promise. I know, we easing back in this thing.
Not easy.
Yeah, cause.
Also, Happy New Year, because I don't think I put anything on my
Happy New Year.
So, what is today? The 7th. Talking about a Happy New Year.
Let me see, y'all. This is a grilled cheeseburger. I was hoping it was a little bit more, because I've had it for that before, but this came from across town. Still good, but still good, but I feel like that low key like slapped it on there and pulled it out.
Not slapped it up there. Y'all, sometimes when we get delivery orders, people like to pull on our handle, and I think the next time we get something delivered, I'm gonna leave the door unlocked so they can just see me sitting there like.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't understand. It don't.
Our apartments don't.
They don't look like. Cause y'all know there are apartments where they have like this big door that actually looks like a door. You walk in, And you know, there's 4 more doors because there's people actual apartment. That's not how ours looks. And somebody pulled on it today, and I'm like,
It's very
wow.
personalized. We got a wreath on the door still for Christmas. We got
a grill out
we
there.
got out my the whatchamacallit, the flat top out there. And then not only that, it says leave at the door.
So why are you even pulling on it?
No.
Let me try this burger.
And I'll be like, is somebody trying to come in?
Yeah, they're trying to come in. I see somebody sitting there looking at you. I feel like they slapped it up there. It is still good though.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather like a regular cheeseburger if it's not gonna be like hot.
Well, yeah, you had it the last time, y'all. Last time AJ had it, his dog made him mad.
Man.
And he ate it angrily.
I'm pissed off because, long story short, sorry y'all, these probably ain't got no salt.
Don't nobody want all that goddamn salt in their potato salad.
Long story short, he did a lot and he ended up pissing on a lot of stuff just out of I don't even know. And
So crazy.
I had just got my food. And it was from Five Guys. It was so good. It was so good. I say it was so good when I came. But I mean, have you ever ate something and just turned to sand in your damn mouth?
I don't like eating mad anyway.
I could taste the deliciousness of the burger, but it's like I could not enjoy it at all. Okay, you know what? Little bastard. He was tripping that night anyway.
So did he get a haircut that time? Excuse me, that time too.
You remember later on that weekend when I gave him a bath.
Yes.
That's when the neighbors were tripping.
Oh yeah.
I pulled out the broom. Well, she's seen us pull out that broom 1,000 times. I've lifted the broom. I ain't never felt like I can't have the broom around him, but that day, the neighbors was tripping, and I pulled out the broom, and then I went to tap the ceiling. This dog gonna get nervous and start walking around. I could tell by the way that he was walking that he was peeing while he was squatting. I had a nervousness and anxiety, and I'm like, why? He's never been hit with any object like that.
Right.
And he was just tripping. I'm telling him to go back to his bed.
stood there and
He
watched.
ignoring me. That week he was tripping, y'all. I don't know what he was on. But that whole week he was doing stuff like that. But he got over it, you know, because he's still going through that little adolescent stage anyway. But they were hell that week.
Well, speaking of neighbor, y'all, we are believing that they make music or something. And yesterday, these N-words played the same song from 2 p.m. to at least what? 10:40. They would take maybe like a 10 or 15 minute break, and they would go back, and I'm like,
Turn that shit off.
It was loud.
why? Yes, like it's on the living room wall. I'm hearing it go boom, boom, boom. See how I do it? Boom, 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 boom.
They've been playing the same song for weeks now, because when Danielle first pointed it out,
Oh,
so y'all, my cheeseburger got lettuce. Supposed to have, well, it's got grilled onions, bacon, lettuce, pickle. Supposed to have mayonnaise, mustard in there, but I don't really see.
they said, here you go.
Right, yeah, they put that in the bag. I guess they put the ketchup and mustard in the bag.
Honey,
But anyway,
I'm plain lettuce, cheese. Yes. Mayo.
yeah. But y'all, they've been, the reason I told Danielle a long time, I said they making music. I said, because who plays the same song? First of all, we can't recognize the song
I don't know it.
So, and then I'm like, who plays the same thing over and over and over? And then when we came back last night from the store, they was sitting in the car, and we usually sit in the car and talk when we get back. Like, you know, usually, that's we got something to do. We usually don't go right in the house. We just be sitting in the car talking or whatever. And we was talking, and I heard, boom, boom. I said, is that same damn song? They was sitting in the Camry.
Play that again.
Playing that same song.
Who is not getting their part? Who is not? Somebody.
I said,
Jesus Christ.
I said,
Good.
this is what I'm talking about right here.
Uh-uh.
I said, they done got some airplay somewhere.
Not airplane.
I said, somebody done gave them, I said, a DJ done spun their record.
Stop it.
Because they keep playing it. I'm like, at this point, is anybody still writing to this?
But I don't hear words.
Look,
I don't hear the words. That's the
I
problem.
told you that was recording though, because homeboy came walking out the door with I told you this big pop filter that go around the microphone. I recognized that. I said, so that's how I know.
Well, somebody was on this other side of the wall today playing, and I said, Lord, please help them to get it right because I'm tired of the same song.
Bro, first of all, they lucky they got us as neighbors anyway.
Because if it had been somebody else, they would have called somebody, the manager to somebody.
We can ignore a lot, as long as it ain't bothering us too bad. But somebody older than us,
They wouldn't have
or
been
somebody
so
who
kind.
just like peace and quiet. I mean, because they can be loud, but they ain't never really. They just have their moments. I'll put it that way. I'm about to say they ain't never really too loud, but yeah, they are. They have their moments. But I'm about to say anybody like my aunt, never. I don't like it because the minute they're thinking they about to blast some music at 2 o'clock in the morning,
Not on my watch.
it ain't going down.
But when they play music, it's normally not even that loud. But this particular song,
They would have gave the shoe. She would have gave them fair warning from her lips. Then after that,
that'd have been the end of it.
yeah.
So I don't know if y'all have seen this movie on Netflix. It's called Society of the Snow. I watched it yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? While AJ...
Daniel, so what is you doing, baby?
What was that?
Water took me out, man.
What was it, cold?
Ooh, it was cold.
Uh-uh.
You know the straws is wide, and then you drink a lot more. You just like, before you know it, before you realize it's too much, it's already like that.
It done already
Said,
came
oh,
down
wait a
here.
minute.
But I'm not gonna spoil it. It's a good movie, but it's long.
What is it?
It's called Society of the Snow, but it's basically about a plane crashing in, I think they were going to Chile. So today, because of this
That's
movie.
the one I was asleep on.
Yeah, that's the, well, did you even see the beginning? I don't even think he saw the beginning. I think I played it while he was asleep. But anyway, it's about a plane crash and then like the people surviving. So I'm gonna give you a scenario where you have to use survival skills and you pick the answer that you think will help you make it to the end. You're alone in the wild. You have no idea how long it will take for someone to find you. What is your greatest danger? Starvation and lack of water, panic, or attacked by wild animals, especially at night?
I don't know why. If push come to shove, I think I'll be able to.
I think so.
I think the water.
I'm definitely gonna panic.
But I get.
Gonna panic.
I think
but
it's, when that's come down to surviving, I think the panic thing, I think I get over pretty quick. I feel like if I know that I got to survive, like I feel like I'm stuck in a situation, it's really gonna come down to just making sure I don't get attacked.
right.
That's really what I be thinking.
I couldn't imagine having to try to stay up all night worried about the animal. I guess I'm gonna just have to go on to sleep. Because sometimes we watch this show on Discovery. What is it called?
I Was Prey. What's up?
I think it is called I Was Prey. And honey, these folk be out in the wilderness just hunting or doing their regular stuff. And these bears and mooses and snakes be coming and...
Got her in my sights now. Wait for it. Wait for it. What?
Man, listen.
trying to eat them up.
Some of these people lucky to even be talking.
Yes, and then especially the one with the did you see the one with the mountain lion where the lady, this is like a trail on her bike that she goes on every day. Yes. But anyway, the bike, she was riding on the trail and she saw somebody's bike like on the side. And let me tell you something. I'm not sure I would have stopped. But anyway, she saw the bike and it just looked strange the way the bike was. And she went down there to investigate. And honey, that mountain lion was swinging her like a rag doll. Because he had already ate the person on the bike. AJ, that she was looking for. I said, girl, I just would have had to pray for that person on that bike. I think in my mind, this is what I would want, that they pee. And I don't need to go down there. Anyway.
Jesus. That's so really, because these bears.
It makes me not want to walk outside at night.
These bear attacks, baby.
Then what about the one with the coyote where the boy was walking to work?
A coyote?
What is a coyote? A coyote. Your airliner has crashed in the mountains. You're one of the several survivors. What do you do first? Climb to the top of the nearest mountain and build a signal fire. Make short trips. A road may be nearby. Or stay put and wait for rescue. I don't know.
I think I would try if I could. I think the signal fire is important because stay put and wait for rescue. I think. Well,
I'm not gonna do that.
How many people are on there?
I don't know, but
what did it say?
It just says your airline.
So I would definitely try to probably make a signal fire or something. But I would definitely stay put too because if you injure, you don't know how bad the injuries are.
Right.
You don't want to exert too much energy trying to do something and then. So.
While we on this airline, what would you have done with that Alaska and that window?
I just peed on myself. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. But
I just saw something earlier where a lady on there, she done pinned the text to all her family members.
What did it say?
That's her last, pretty much. She was like, as if it was her last word,
Right.
She done told her.
I would have screamed and peed.
And then it's.
What else?
I mean, this ain't even. It's that whole side panel, like a whole. If somebody had been sitting there.
Pass out. Wake back up.
I just wonder, first of all, I didn't even know, which that just could be movies that could have made me think this way. But I didn't even know that airplanes can handle that an open.
Oh, they can?
Well, they were able to make an emergency landing in somewhere.
Right.
I did not.
I guess I thought from the speed of it going that it would possibly make the plane combust. But
they were this video from them on the plane while they're in the middle of the air, and it's like that whole panel open. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't. First of all, I said which could be just movies, but I didn't even know airplanes can handle a gaping hole in middle flight like that. I thought that would cause system failure anyway. Right. But they were able to. They made an emergency landing. People stayed in their seats and no consequences. So somebody right behind the hole and the seat behind But
I would be thanking Jesus.
I just couldn't imagine.
Like Jesus.
I don't think because they were able to make an emergency landing and then transfer people to another flight. I don't know if I would have been able to walk back onto it.
Not that soon.
I just
it'd be years. I would need therapy.
The fact that when those wheels was touching the ground after just being in the middle of the air, seeing that and praying the whole time, I think I'd be so shook up. I'd be
like, is there another transportation I can get? I can get where I need to go.
I would have been on
lost it.
I would have been on that plane like that lady.
What? I can't believe oh, you talking about that. I thought you was talking about when they was on that, that girl was on that plane. I don't know if it was in Africa or whatever. That lady in there. Speaking tongues, honey.
Just one time. Thank you, God.
All right. You accidentally disturbed a grizzly bear or a female black bear with cubs, and it's obviously angry. The thing you do is faint, or at least pretend to faint. Move slowly, hide behind a tree, or run as fast as you can. I've never been a runner.
First of all, I don't know about the fainting part. Like, I need to be on my feet. Push come to shove, it's fight or flight. And I need to be on my feet. I can't just fall down and expect you to have
and hope. Which they say, do they say that I guess you're supposed to be still, I would suppose. Mm-hmm. I think I would first try to move slowly behind a tree, but I don't know.
I think I would try to step slowly.
Yes.
I'm just like, and then, you know, how far is she going to leave her cubs? Is she really going to run after me? Right. I mean, I don't know. They might. That's what I'm saying, because when they're watching the back to their show, was watching that I'll spray. Mm-hmm. Them bear attacks be real. But I think I would try to maybe try to get behind a tree. Like I would try to just step slowly. I ain't laying down.
No, I don't think that. I probably would want to faint. Just Lord blanket, go away. But yeah, probably move slowly.
But if
that big guy
what is a heart attack?
Hey,
when you feel and you fainted down here and you in the ground and then you feel that hot grizzly breath.
Not hot grizzly breath.
Oh my God! Well, I'm telling you, if I didn't have a heart attack, I'm definitely gonna shit my pants. I don't know if that's.
They gonna pick you up and you gonna be a doo-doo mess.
Is that a deterrent?
No.
Because that's gonna happen anyway.
That bear got one step in my direction and I'm just gonna head and run. I don't think I can outrun it, but I'd rather try than just.
That's why I'm saying hopefully it don't want to leave his cubs. So.
All right, you're stranded. You suspect it may be many days before you're found. What is your greatest concern? Lack of food, water, or shelter?
Of course, water and shelter is the top of that trump food. So it's just like I think the water and shelter is the main thing.
Yeah. I'm probably really is gonna be that. Well, I don't know. It probably is. Shelter.
It depends on the conditions. That's another thing too. Like,
can I find water?
Are you in extreme heat or cold? Because either one of them is no good. Well, I guess in the desert, like at night. Let's not talk about being in the desert. But I'm just saying, like, I guess anywhere that if it's hot at nighttime, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be cooler. Mm-hmm. So that's cool. But,
yeah, I think I'd be worried about the shelter.
But if it's cold, Jesus, I've been stuck outside in the cold. I've been camping when it was cold, and I could not get comfortable to save my life.
I have never been camping before. I was in Girl Scouts, and we were supposed. I went out there, and I looked around, and I said, and I told those people to call my mother and to come get me. Because I'm not doing this. And they over here, you're not going to get your badge. What is this really going to do for me?
Right.
I don't need this. Okay? I ain't even sure. I went to another meeting after. I said, you know what? This is not for me. I don't like laying in my grandma's house with the what is it called? Sleeping bag. Do they even have those anymore? I would suppose so. I ain't like laying on her floor in the sleeping bag. I won't pout to do it out there on that grass.
And then I was my sleeping bag was a cheap sleeping bag. It didn't have the like the soft lining, like the soft fabric. It had the You know what I'm talking about? It was just pretty much the same material that was on the outside that was on the inside. It was all slick and not
Mine
comfortable.
had a little fluff to it. I still didn't want to be out there. I didn't care.
Yeah, sucked. And then
Not care.
we was up. We didn't even have to. They didn't even make us like lay down till like it was. They didn't really. It was late, but it was still cold out there, man. It was so cold. And then when you finally went to go to sleep, I could not get comfortable.
I said, call my mama now.
Then I woke up the next morning.
Get me.
You ever like leave the window open, and you feel like you wake up the next morning, you feel like your ears aching, and you got a little. That's how I felt out there. Like I felt like when I woke up, I felt like the night.
You know you got
I felt
bad
like
allergies.
the night air had just ruined me. I was just like,
Not You are crazy. All right, you wanna do one more?
yeah.
Speaking of your coldness outside, what is that? It's very cold. A survivor of the plane crash tells you that you have a white spot on your nose. Frostbite. Do you warm the spot with your hand, rub it with snow, or cover your face with cloth or fur? Where am I getting fur from?
I think I would try to. Whatever you do, we know that you don't just.
I'm cutting off the tip of my nose.
You don't just be like.
No.
So whatever, I would try to. If I had some kind of cloth or something, then I would definitely try to do it that way first, and then I'm not trying to.
Put your nose in the snow.
But if anything, I know that if I can cover like this, then my breath and body heat was eventually starting because I mean that's common sense would tell you that you want to warm that area up very slowly, or you just gonna be out here looking like Baltimore.
AJ, that thing's scary. Ooh. We was watching them Harry Potter back. I said, get him off the screen. He over here whisking everywhere with his ugly self.
And then like they did something about the way they did them in the movies that just made it like even worse.
Just like every other ugly person over here running their mouth and swishing around everywhere. Being nasty and ugly.
Can't even breathe.
He was doing something, wasn't he? What? How was he living?
No, I'm just saying. Do you think he sounded like he breathed that good?
No.
No, he probably had a Vicks.
Okay.
Yeah, Vicks on his chest the whole movie.
Speaking of Vicks, I saw a TikTok. This girl, I saw him in Walmart when we was in there yesterday. They had the little inhaler sticks. I don't know if she was using them right. But anyway, she stuck that thing up her nose and sniffed it and then fell back like this. I'm like, I don't know if you're using these right.
You know, I was looking at
But
all
I'm like,
that
are you
stuff.
supposed to, I wonder if you're supposed to go like this
But
or
see,
like stick it in
what I
your
thought
nose.
was that it was a deodorant. It looked like deodorant, but that's just supposed to rub on your chest. But that's what I was going. But I guess the other ones were that because I was gonna get.
Yeah, it's a little thing.
I was gonna get the little deodorant looking stick, but it was just like it's meant to rub on your chest. So if I would have saw that, I would've
These look like a big chapstick. And she stuck it like in her nose and
No, you're not
sniffed
supposed
up.
to do that like
No. Speaking of Vicks, also, when I was younger, when my mama put Vicks on my chest, it made me feel sicker.
It did.
I said, I'm in the
I
infirmary.
I hated all things
I need
Vicks.
an IV.
When I was a kid, anything Vicks related, I hated it because, like Danielle said,
I just felt like a brick was on my chest.
Even when that stupid vaporizer, you know, that little white vaporizer, and that thing be in the joint, bloop, 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 and humming and
What, a humidifier?
Yeah, the little vaporizer, the white one that's like got the three. They make the little triangle shape, and it's got they put the little stuff in it, and it be. That Vicks made me feel like I was, first of all, for some reason I felt hot, which I probably was hot.
Right.
I probably had a
If you
fever.
sick, right.
I probably had a fever. But that just did, and I hated Vicks. And then if you put any on my chest or whatever, that, first of all,
I felt sicker.
Can we just say this? I know black parents especially was abusing that
would
Vicks
put too
because
much.
why that should not be.
Well, did you get the twofer? Homegirls will put it under my. Yes, I said, oh my God.
Because why I gotta be both?
I'm not gonna make it.
I think at the end of the day, I think they putting it on your chest, thinking that it's gonna penetrate into your lungs, when really it's just you breathing it in that's gonna make the difference anyway. But I think they slapping it up here thinking it's gonna penetrate, it's gonna break all that stuff up. No, it's
a cup of ginger ale. I'm not gonna make it. This is the end, Lord. I didn't know you was gonna take me out like this. That's how I felt sicker. Like, if the Vicks felt like a brick on my chest. I felt like I couldn't move. And then for even a second, if she thought I was going like this, like to wipe it, because it was too much. Don't you wipe that off, because you gotta go to school tomorrow.
And and therein was what you was worried about. You don't care about me feeling better.
You gotta go to school tomorrow.
You just want me to go to school. That's always.
Don't you wipe that off? You gotta go to school tomorrow.
And God knows my daddy was like, you would have to be like missing a limb. You would have to have been a Vietnam War veteran in order to stay home, because he felt like that was at the end of the day your goal.
Not Vietnam.
At the end of the day, he felt like that's your goal, is to stay home. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Oh my God.
Like,
I'm dying over here.
Right, literally. I had the flu. Probably the worst case of the flu I ever had. That thing dehydrated me so bad. I felt like whatever. Like, I just felt like I was not gonna make it. But y'all was in and I told him I'm not feeling good or whatever, I'm feeling bad. And he like, come on, cause so you try to miss school. I'm like, talking about school, I feel like shit. And at the time, I didn't even I didn't realize it was because I was so dehydrated. But when it first on set, I peed all night. Like I kept going to the bathroom, and it literally dehydrated me so bad, and that's why I felt so horrible. And but I didn't realize that's why I was feeling that bad. On top of just having a flu, and then we get there and the doctor's like, yes, you gotta do this. You need to get plenty of rest. We're gonna give you some IV fluids before you go back to the. Yeah, and then he over there looking dumb. And it happened over the weekend, so it was Sunday. Do you think I'm really concerned about setting up myself for not having to go to school early on Sunday morning? No. If it was up to me, I would still be in the bed right now. Like I wouldn't be talking to you about going to the hospital on Sunday. Like, what kid who does that? Like, you just trying to enjoy the days you already out of school. But that was that.
The joys of having a black parent.
Right. Every time you get sick, it's a setup.
Not a setup.
Anyway. Thank y'all for joining us today, y'all. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please make sure that you like this video. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think, guys. Remember to share this video. Share with everybody, because sharing is caring. So care about us, y'all. We love you. We mean it. We're going to catch you on the next video.
Shout out to the crew. Come on. Shout out to the crew.
Shout out to you.
Y'all good week. Bye-bye.